Komodo dragons, also known as Komodo dragons, are the world's largest lizards, and they have some amazing skills and traits. In this video, you'll see these reptiles hunt, which can be quite intense because they often tear their prey apart while they're still alive. If you want to see how they hunt, even with the gore, you've come to the right place. Let's dive in and see these fascinating creatures. In this shocking footage, we see a goat being attacked by a dragon. It is unclear whether the goat felt anything at first, but the dragon did a lot of damage. The poor goat was crushed and torn apart as the giant dragon swallowed it whole. Goats are known to be brave, so when they see a dragon, they may charge at it without realizing the danger. Another scene shows a Komodo dragon struggling to eat a larger goat. The dragon has trouble getting the goat into the right position to swallow it, but it eventually manages to bring the goat down. In the wild, goats are often caught and eaten, as both Komodo dragons and goats live freely without fences. Therefore, seeing goats being eaten by these dragons is quite a common occurrence. In this video, a monkey is swallowed alive by a Komodo dragon. Once the Komodo dragon has caught the monkey has no way to escape. The way the Komodo dragon swallows the monkey is amazing. It just swallows the monkey whole without biting or chewing. This is how Komodo dragons usually eat monkeys. Monkeys that have fallen from trees can become prey for Komodo dragons. In this case, the dragon ambushed a fallen monkey during a territorial fight. Unfortunately for the monkey, once the Komodo dragon has caught it, its chances of survival are very low. The monkey is crushed to the ground as the powerful dragon swallows it whole. If you thought eating a monkey was wild, wait until you see what this Komodo dragon does. While strolling along the beach, a Komodo dragon finds a shark that has washed up on the shore. It doesn't hesitate. In just 5 seconds, the dragon has swallowed the shark whole. This Komodo dragon couldn't have asked for a better breakfast. On Komodo Island, these dragons are famous for catching and eating sharks that come close to shore. After enjoying their meal, the dragons often return to the forest to rest under a tree. While these sharks aren't as scary as the ones in the movies, they're still a satisfying meal for these giant lizards. This incredible sighting shows how Komodo dragons make the most of their surroundings, grabbing whatever food they can find. In the wild, not all animal fathers take responsibility for their young, and this can sometimes lead to surprising behavior. For example, this Komodo dragon father went so far as to eat his own young for breakfast. In this video, you can see a large Komodo dragon bullying a smaller one, and it's clear that the smaller Komodo dragon doesn't stand a chance. This type of fight often ends with the larger dragon eating the smaller dragon. In this video, we see a Komodo dragon devouring a deer. Despite it being a deer carcass, the hungry dragon does not hesitate to devour the animal, swallowing it whole in a matter of seconds. Komodo dragons are known for their insatiable appetites and will eat anything, dead or alive. The footage is quite intense as it shows the Komodo dragon not only eating the deer but also pulling the unborn baby out of the carcass. This is an example of what one might call a quick cesarean section without anesthesia. The footage becomes more dramatic when we learn that the deer was chased by two large Komodo dragons while wildlife enthusiasts were monitoring the area. When the men arrived, they found the deer had been injured by the dragons. The dragons continued to tear the deer apart until there was nothing left, demonstrating their reckless feeding behavior. Komodo dragons are known to eat almost anything, and they are particularly fond of warthogs and wild boars. In this video, you can see a Komodo dragon grab a wild boar with its snout, making it nearly impossible for the animal to escape. The young wild boar quickly realizes that it is in serious danger as the dragon tightens its grip on it. The wild boar had previously been bitten by the dragon, introducing harmful bacteria into its body. Due to the infection, the wild boar cannot run far, making it an easy target for the dragon. The wild boar is weak and barely alive, lying on a pile of rocks. The wild boar has no choice but to accept its fate as the Komodo dragon's next meal. This impressive footage shows the harsh realities of nature and the predatory power of these giant lizards. In this fascinating video, a Komodo dragon finds a sea snake on the beach and decides to make a meal of it. The dragon carries the snake to its den, where it enjoys eating it without any tools, just its appetite. Despite its large size, the Komodo dragon is a powerful predator and has no trouble tearing its prey apart. This video shows that snakes are easy prey for the Komodo dragon. It is a fascinating example of how different animals interact with their prey. In this video, a young Komodo dragon spots an eel and quickly decides to make it his lunch. The way the dragon eats the eel makes it seem like a delicious meal. Whether the eel washed up on shore or was pulled out of the water by the dragon, the eel is doomed. What's even more surprising is that some people can get so close to these dangerous reptiles without fear. If they are attacked and become a meal for the Komodo dragon, they have only themselves to blame. Meanwhile, the eel, despite wiggling, cannot escape the Komodo dragon's grip. Once the Komodo dragon has its prey in its mouth, it's game over for the eel. The dragon's powerful bite ensures that the eel will not survive. Komodo dragons are known to be powerful animals, but it's surprising to see one trying to grab a bat hanging from a tree. In this video, the Komodo dragon reaches high enough to grab the bat from a tree branch. Once the bat is in its mouth, the Komodo dragon has no trouble eating it. It crushes the bat and swallows it whole. While this may not seem like a big meal for such a large lizard, it still requires some effort. The bat's large wings make it a bit difficult to swallow, so the Komodo dragon takes a few extra seconds to swallow it. Despite this challenge, the dragon is still able to consume the bat whole. It seems ducks are also on the Komodo dragon's menu. Although ducks are soft and quite large, that's not a problem for this dragon, the more the merrier. As the dragon moves through the grass, it smells food and spots a duck. The duck cries for help, but the dragon doesn't listen. The dragon quickly grabs the duck, crushes it, and swallows it whole. Sometimes, when a duck is swimming, the Komodo dragon will grab it and swallow it in just a few gulps. If the duck's head is the only part sticking out, it knows it will soon be in the dragon's stomach. If a duck is sleeping on the ground, the dragon may suddenly grab it and overpower it. What started as a peaceful nap quickly turned into a nightmare for the duck. Do you know how Komodo dragons eat stingrays? If not, you can find out in this video where a Komodo dragon swallows a stingray whole. Komodo dragons are carnivorous reptiles and will eat any type of meat. Their mouths are as wide as a crocodile's, so they can swallow food without chewing. In the video, a Komodo dragon grabs a stingray from a rock and tries to eat it, but the stingray doesn't sink as easily as it expected. In this video, a Komodo dragon shows its power. The dragon watches a partridge lay its eggs from a distance. As soon as the partridge finished laying, the Komodo dragon swooped in and grabbed it in a matter of seconds. The chicken, which had no chance, was quickly eaten by the dragon. It all happened so quickly that it was hard to even see what happened. Chickens are known to be fierce and brave, often fighting snakes and other animals fearlessly. But when faced with a determined predator like the Komodo dragon, they have little hope. The dragon's power is too great and the chicken has no way to escape or fight back. Komodo dragons often come to the beach to find food because they often hit the jackpot. In this video, a Komodo dragon found a squid for lunch. A squid that got lost and stranded on the beach became the dragon's meal. The Komodo dragon played with the squid for a few minutes before swallowing it whole. On Komodo Island, these dragons rule the beach. They eat anything they can find, including sharks, turtles, and squid. In this video, a crow faces a gruesome fate at the hands of a Komodo dragon. The dragon grabs the crow and begins to crush it while the bird screams in pain. After several minutes of grinding the crow against the ground, the dragon finally swallows it whole. Crows are known to be bold and sometimes aggressive towards other animals, but they should be careful around Komodo dragons. Once the dragon has its eyes on a crow, it will make it its next meal. Komodo dragons are known to hunt and eat large turtles that get stranded at low tide. These powerful lizards roam the shoreline in search of food, which can include fish, eels, or even large seashells. In this video, a Komodo dragon finds a turtle carcass on the beach. The dragon tries to eat it by moving the turtle with its feet and turning it over with its mouth, but it is having difficulty. Eating the turtle is no easy task for the dragon. It struggles to get to the soft meat inside the hard shell. The dragon looks confused and frustrated.